It's sad.
Like, you don't get recommended. You don't get recommended. Your channel doesn't get recommended. Your live streams doesn't get recommended to anyone.
How'd it go with Sentinel Dax?
You could have told me I was.
Or do you yourself not get recommended any videos to watch?
Meet her there when you're ready.
Yeah.
You don't get videos. You don't get videos recommended.
Nope. No, like I don't get people feedback on what they want me to play.
Well, because you have to talk more. You have to engage with your audience. You gotta constantly. Here's a piece of advice that I got from other people and from videos that I've watched, just so I could get a better understanding of like what to do and how to do things when it comes to YouTube and when it comes to streaming, when it comes to making videos. You have to constantly pretend, even if you don't have any videos, or no, even if you don't have any people watching, even if you don't have viewers watching live at that moment, you have to constantly pretend that there are. Pretend you're streaming in front of 100 people, even though you might be streaming in front of like 2 or 4 or none. Doesn't matter how many people you're watching, at least try to seem confident. Be more confident in yourself. Because the more that you're not confident, if say you're a small streamer, which yes you are, you start a stream up, you're not talking at all, you don't have anybody interacting in your streams, in your chat, they're not liking anything, they're not giving you feedback. It's because you're not engaging enough in your stream. There are some times I go into your stream and you don't say anything for like a few minutes at most, either because you're concentrating or nothing happens in the game, you're walking around and you're just like, you don't say anything. You gotta make conversations up in your mind and sort of like, basically, you gotta talk to yourself without really talking to yourself, if that makes sense.
The last time I
Like,
tried doing that, dude, I almost lost my insanity.
well, you have to learn how to do that. It's just something that you have to learn how to do. Like, big example of this is Markiplier. Everyone knows Markiplier, of course, and he's well known. One of the biggest gamers on one of the biggest gaming YouTubers on the platform. Of course, you know that.
Yeah.
I recently watched his Firewatch playthrough. This game where you are a guy who gets a job as a Firewatch in this forest, and the only communication that you have with anybody is your coworker, basically, in another part of the same forest, like another sector of the same forest, but you don't see her, you don't interact with her physically, you just talk to her through a radio. There's a lot of time when you are walking around in the game and you're just like, the person is quiet or the characters are not talking. Your character and this female character, they're not talking to each other at all because there's a lot of conflict, or like they just don't have anything to talk about. But what Mark does is, like, as he's walking around, like, he'll bring up stories from his past, and like he'll talk about the game first, like how the game looks, how the game feels, what his thoughts are, what it reminds him of. and then that's when he talks about his past, of like what it reminds him in his past. And he'll constantly bring those up. And then also when something happens in the game, like something really important happens in the game, he'll talk about it for a minute and he'll theorize like what could happen, and he'll like try to make sense of it all. Basically what a gaming YouTuber does. And basically what I've been doing recently with my God of War series is I've been doing the same thing, kind of.
I just can't talk to myself ever, otherwise I lose my insanity. I'm sorry. It's just something that I cannot do, because the last time I tried doing it, I may or may not have lost my own insanity, and I had to have some people help me get it back a bit. And they're not around right now to do that.
There, the generator. That should get the camp back up and running.
You know, chapter 1 of the Freelancer Handbook doesn't mention generators.
Well, chapter 2 has entire pages on the subject. Power restored.
Next, look around. See if they left something behind.
They?
Yep.
Oh boy, I hate these spider eggs. They're just not friendly. I've destroyed about half of them already.
Well, they're spider eggs.
Hey, over there. Is that an archive?
Is that what we're looking for?
It could be. Won't know until I see what's on it.
Faye, can you process the data?
I've never seen an archive so disorganized. This might take a while.
Okay, let's
Hey, are those
open the
heads
stream
moving?
again,
Crap.
and there you go.
Faye, process faster.
It doesn't work like that.
I'm gonna say this. They picked the wrong day to mess with me.
What, the spiders?
Yes, I'm way too overpowered.
I don't know if call them that. They might get overpowered as well.
No, like my actual character is overpowered. I'm not kidding. If I go to track, I am an epic. But I just realized I'm not my 500 yet. I had to switch to Bad Omen. But I need to get that back.
Did I ever tell you about the time when I first started streaming?
No.
That was fun times, fun times. I mean, it's still fun, but I'll never forget the first time I started streaming. And this is like something that you will never forget, because you'll constantly be thinking about it throughout your entire growth on the YouTube channel, and the progress that you make throughout your journey as a YouTuber. But back when I first started streaming on YouTube, it was 2016, December 2016. The first game I ever streamed was Assassin's Creed Chronicles. And it was definitely an experience, because it was more side scroll than any Assassin's Creed game.
I just killed a rabbit.
Why would you do that? But anyway, so it was a different experience, because used to playing a game like I was already used to playing a game, and normally when I'm playing a single player game, like Assassin's Creed, I'm constantly being silent. Like whenever I'm not on camera, I'm constantly being silent, and I'm just thinking. I'm just like playing the game and thinking how to do things and all that stuff. And you don't really think about the deep things in video games, like the deep story behind
We were trying to solve the mystery of people vanishing in the Emerald Abyss.
behind the video game you're playing.
Then why am I in a creepy cave looking for a cipherlink?
Because the signal
Until like
here and
until later on.
How is this link
Years
connected to the
later,
Abyss?
maybe a few months later, maybe a few years later,
important intel.
after you have played it a few times.
Found what was bothering the outlaws.
But it was interesting.
Nasty.
Tell me about it.
It was an interesting experience because that's when like I first got started in streaming, and like I didn't know what I was doing at all.
I'm sorry, who the heck is watching me right now? Could you-
Somebody named Ultra Instinct Yamcha.
I don't... Come on.
Destiny is better.
Right now, I will get back into Destiny as soon as this season's over. I don't like this season. I don't like being a pirate. I can tell you that now.
Well, it's not you being a pirate. You're doing pirate things.
Don't ask what the heck I'm using. It's weird. No, it's not.
Are we closing in on the signal?
I think so. It's on the move. Do you think? Is it possible that Ursix ate?
He doesn't like pirates.
I swear to God, if I have to dig through poop.
Okay, number one, feces is the professional term. And number two, I said it's moving. What kind of weird shit do you
I'll have to pull it up here in a minute. Since I'm not in a fight, I will pull that up real quick.
Your chat?
Yes.
I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention.
I would rather see it for myself.
You should have already had it as soon as you got started streaming.
My computer was in the other room, so...
Doesn't matter. You should have already had it. Another tip.
I know.
Another tip. Even, like I said before, even if you do not have any viewers, try your best. And I'm saying try your best because I know how sensitive your vanity is.
Oh!
Try your best to imagine you already have people watching. I mean, I've had your stream up for a few minutes now, and like, yeah, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Ursix on.
Why do you have?
Get it?
Ultra asked, why do you have DXD in your name?
Hilarious.
Wanna explain?
Of course it is.
Because that was just something I had to switch it to because we were in a clan with a douchebag.
You didn't have to switch. You don't have to switch the clan tag. You didn't have to. You don't
I had
have
to switch it from Cam, whatever we had it to something else because you guys were like, you need to switch that because the faggot was there.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
Okay, you
Even
know
though
what,
that
R6,
is-
you're pissing
even
me
though-
off. Take some
Even
lightning.
though that is what we said. But I will get to that question. I will answer that question in just a minute, Ultra. But you do realize, well, remember when I left KMA? Like as soon as that happened and I left KMA, How I
Yeah.
just deleted KMA and I didn't put anything else.
I could have
Even though
done that too, but I
You
just
could've-
chose to put something just funny to remind me of a show I should watch, probably. Which I actually started rewatching that show. Don't ask. I don't know why I chose to, but I just found.
I mean, it's
like,
a good show. You like it just shows that you like the show.
yeah, and God, this whatever this is. I'm overpowered, and this should be easy, but I have it in hard mode, so I level up a little quicker than usual, men. Give me a second here, please. I'm
Going
fighting-
back to old CODs, that's a good idea.
What old cards?
Like just any
I
any
have-
Call of Duty.
I have Black Ops 3, and if I can get Chaotic here to play it again, we would.
I'm gonna be busy on Modern Warfare 2.
Which I plan to get when it does come out, because I'd rather get it when it comes out,
When it
and then
fully comes out.
yeah.
Even though there's a lot of people already milking the Modern Warfare 2 bandwagon, so
Oh, I ran out of ammo. I ran out of ammo.
Found the link, and you didn't even have to dig through poop. I mean, feces.
Lucky me.
I can't help you if you're gonna be picky.
I'll analyze
oh
it
shoot,
and
we
see
had
how
some
and send it to
we
you.
had some funny clips, but I didn't save any of them earlier, so
God, I ran out of ammo at the worst time.
we'll just have to make some Modern Warfare 2 content whenever the
Yep,
game fully releases.
Yep, and that's a plan. Yes. Oh my God.
I will think about getting into Black Ops 3. Again, I will think about it. It's not a definite yes, it's not a definite no. I will think about it.
And which I do have the game on standby if he does. But if he doesn't, then we probably won't do that, and we'll start him on Warfare.
Oh, speaking of Modern Warfare, we were playing earlier. We were playing Modern Warfare earlier, me and Brett, or me and Demon, and so we had some pretty good games. I forgot how to make a new class. I figured out how to make a new class. Okay, it's different from the old Call of Duties that where it just there's automatic classes and you can change them to whatever gun you want. But in this one, it's so different. There'll be a tab there that says option to create a new class or something. You have to click that. So I did, and like create a custom one, creating a custom class. So I clicked that. That's my LMG class. As soon as I started using the LMG, I was popping off. I literally had 10 kills within like the first minute. And I was like, wait, what? I just went from dying 2 times every kill I get to now I have 10 kills. And the first time I die, it's weird. But
It
literally,
takes forever.
I got 10 kills. I got the 10 kills. I had all my score streaks up, and I was just using the score streaks like within a couple of seconds, which I shouldn't have done. I should have been smarter than that. But I was like, I have to get back into. I have to get back into it. I have to get back into Call of Duty.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of cleaning up my pockets
Yeah,
as I'm listening to
SMGs.
that story.
SMGs, I like SMGs better than LMGs, but LMGs is just like I don't think you can make a class with an SMG yet. I mean, I tried and they were all locked. There's only certain things that are unlocked right now because it's the beta. Beta only is around for another 11 hours, 11 or 13 hours at least.
and that's why I didn't bother to get it, because by the time I would try to play it, it would be over. And I work most of the majority of the day, so I wouldn't have any time
to practice.
I will tell you this though, I did download it.
Why don't you practice on BO3? You should have just started practicing on BO3.
I didn't feel like re-downloading it because I hardly have any space.
Delete something you don't play. The simple solution to a simple solution to a simple problem. Simple problem, I don't have BO3 downloaded. Simple solution, if I don't have enough space for it, delete a game that I don't play as often, if at all, and re-download BO3. Yeah, it'll take a while to download, but I'm gonna have
since mine's a CD, all it has to do is just copy it and.
Well, that's not so bad. They are, yeah.
Double jump.
I can't double jump in Anthem. It sucks.
Why would you want to double jump?
I wouldn't. That's only in Destiny. I can only stand it in Destiny 2. But I actually do play Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, so it varies on what I'm feeling up to.
It was stolen. Destiny 2 is so fun. Like
He will do the same thing as Demon. He will be playing a game for like 30 minutes, like 10 to 30 minutes, and then within like a certain time period he'll go, I'm bored, I don't know what to play. He literally did that before he started this stream. He was on Warzone.
I couldn't play Warzone. I got too rusty at the game.
This is why you always practice. You always.
No, I'm rusty. What does rusty mean?
You haven't touched the game in a while.
4 months to be exact.
4 months. Oh yeah, you're not. It's not worth it then.
So I said I'm not.
So question. When did I last play Black Ops 3? At all.
Let's take a look here. I'm gonna look back here.
I mean, well, you can't probably look on the channel because there's already so much on the channel, but...
No, like, I'm looking at kind of like...
You're looking at what?
It was about 90... I have to go back to... Was it Black Ops 4 or Black Ops 3?
No, Black Ops 3. I don't play Black Ops 4.
No, we did do 1. I remember that.
When?
When I asked you to play Black Ops 4.
Oh, yeah, that one time. That might have been like the last time I touched Call of Duty. Before Modern Warfare.
Whenever that was, it was...
That was months ago.
Yeah. Long time.
Not that long.
Yeah, but it's just weird. I need a better gun. I love how I said that and I got an auto rifle. I went, I need a better gun.
There have been some times. So this is obviously something that I did not expect when playing Modern Warfare 2 earlier. I did not expect to get some good games out of it. Like there were some really good games that we had, and then there were some really bad ones. Like there was some good games, there were some bad games. We had tryhards in one lobby completely, and we got wrecked. But we like pulled through, and we almost won at the end, but we didn't. And like I said, there was the match where I got 10 kills right off the bat. Didn't get killed until like 4 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
Which was still insane. And right now there are only like 3 maps you can play. Which is alright.
Oh, I can't salvage. Slots used 342, when in reality there's only supposed to be 340. That just proves that just goes to show that not everything you can do is. There we go. But what was I doing? I am. Yeah, the Anthem actually shows my old PSN name, which is actually kind of funny. On one account, and then on one it doesn't. It varies. I'm very curious what I can get for my storm. You know, this is probably the most lively chat I've ever had.
I mean, there's only one person talking, but...
I know, but still, it's the most I've ever had.
See?
Which I'm kind of enjoying, but... I can't
You see how I'm making conversation?
Yes.
And then there are sometimes when you bring something up and you make extra conversation about something that I say that reminds you of something else.
Yeah, it actually helps my brain to process stuff. I do have ADHD, so it kind of doesn't help much to talk to myself. That's why I say I lose my insanity when I talk to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I find it better to talk to people.
So did I grow. It sucks.
Thank you, Ultra. Thank you. There is actually a streamer, though, I do watch that actually plays Xbox, but he's actually a good streamer. He's Jack Ultramotive. And I wish I could meet the guy in real life. Oh my god. I wish. Any YouTuber that you would like to,
Play Xbox.
Yeah. I do have an Xbox S series, so it's sitting right
Much
next to
better
me.
than PS.
But he only uses it for one game.
I only use it for like 3 games actually, because if I want to cross-save my Destiny 2 with it, I do have it cross-save, so I can still play Destiny 2 if I wanted to. But
Console Wars in 2022.
what?
The only thing I do not like about Xbox, and this is like
I don't like the Halo.
We can't be friends anymore.
No, I didn't like I don't like the older Halo, like the newer Halo, sorry. I like the older ones.
Newer Halo. Okay, that's a better answer. That's a better answer. Because Infinite is garbage. Infinite is garbage. Right off the bat. Infinite, bad.
Yeah,
Ever since...
I mean, I played it once, and I was like, no. I take the old over the new.
I don't like the game mechanics.
It's weird.
The one thing that I do not like about Xbox, and it doesn't have to do with any game, it doesn't have to do with any mechanics, it's part of the community. Because Xbox has like the most toxicity out of any game, out of any gaming
I downloaded Apex on there, and they were all toxic towards me. So I chose to stay with Apex on PlayStation because I'm higher level, and I have more.
Did you tell them that you were a PlayStation player?
No.
Did you?
Where's Dax?
Patching her through.
Dax? Are you in
Okay.
position?
Yeah, about that.
Seriously.
I got stuck with patrol duty.
See, I can do a toxic COD
Beat us
lobbies
to the party.
for Call of Duty.
Popular guy.
Oh God.
I could do that. I've done that so many
I
times.
feel better.
But go in any multiplayer game other than Call of Duty, other than Halo. I mean, Halo, that shit was fantastic back in the day.
When I started Anthem, though, I did have a few friends that helped me, so I wasn't feeling up to streaming how I was doing at the beginning. But since I have leveled up on my own recently with the help of the like legendary weapons I get and all that, it helps to have good friends that you can count on to help you do like the Heart of Rage or whatever. Which I can do the Heart of Rage solo, but get me wrong, I do it solo a lot. Because I'm going to pull an anime thing here. Instead of helping, party members just get in the way.
Which one's Talon?
I don't see him.
See, I don't think Anthem is the game
What do you
for me.
mean?
Nothing. Check this out.
Anthem, though, is pretty fun.
I don't think it's something I would enjoy.
What's this?
But if I was with you, you probably would play it, right?
It's a map.
What?
Probably.
Patrols nearby.
Which
Big
I don't mind. Can you fly? Yes, you can fly.
Bring it to me.
My storm can hover when it runs, but flying is the storm can fly longer than any other javelin. The interceptor is more agile than the others. The Titan, or whatever I call it, a Colossus, I call it a Titan, is pretty funny. Can, like, I don't know what the Colossus can do. Once I get it, I will probably play that and let you see how it is. But I also have to get that one up to speed on what I can do with it. So I'll probably be leveling up that a lot more than usual.
I'm gonna look at
Looks like
something.
squiggles to me.
EA thing, yeah.
How do you know this?
My aunt taught me. It's an old cartographer trick to hide locations.
If you want me to do a different javelin, just you can say so. I could be. I have Ranger and Interceptor. If you want me to play one of those two, other than Storm,
Is there one nearby?
There is
that is up to
actually.
you guys.
Sending it now.
And I will do that next mission, so I can play which one you want.
I do not like when channels do this. I do not like when YouTube channels go, so I tried this time and this year.
I hope you're
Is
ready
it
for this
more-
one. Welcome to the Titan.
The Titan took care of the hard part. Now, you just gotta find a way inside without it killing you.
That's always around.
This strider better have the overlay. It will. I have a good feeling. Oh, that makes me feel so much better.
Okay, that basically just answered my question.
What?
I was saying who was the publisher of
Battery's
Anthem.
fried. Check the wreckage for a replacement.
Should be easier now that the Titan's off your back.
Little did I know that you guys said the answer out loud.
I took. Oh, I can't fly? Oh, that sucks. Probably jumping in this is a lot hard. And you know what? If
Okay, replace the battery.
Wyvern, die.
It's still not working.
Power flow needs a full reset. Titan really did a number on her when it attacked.
I am so over.
That did it. Door should open now.
Yes, okay. Get the overlay.
Swear to God, if this thing doesn't have that, I'm gonna beat some heads.
I think this is it. Faye, can you put the images together?
Well, what do you know? Dax was right.
If it happens again, she'll catch up with a broken clock.
Hey, I can hear you.
Marking Talon's base.
My Lord,
Got
that
it.
past
On the way.
23
Let's see who gets
minutes.
there first.
What about your patrol?
They'll be fine.
In Anthem, it's harder to get trophies because you don't know what you can complete and what you can't.
My mind was something else when you said you were gonna beat some heads.
Yes, I do say that quite frankly. I do beat some heads, and quite frankly, the only
Don't
head...
say that. Don't say that. don't say that. That's gross.
The only head I don't beat is Oryx's. Or Chaotix, or my daddy Dark, but...
Dax, I'm coming up with
Oh God.
Just don't
Oh.
start without me.
You will beat everyone else's head.
But not
But you
everyone
won't
else.
beat your boys. But you won't beat your boys' heads.
Show up! Sore winner. Never would have guessed. Where's Talon?
Coward!
That's what she said.
We'll have to take out the cab's defenses
You know,
to reach
we
him.
gotta
Go
stop
to
it with
search
that's what she said. Okay, that one's done. I have died 1,000 deaths. I cannot die.
Just watch your six.
You mean
Says that immediately dies. You know, I am waiting for a perfect timing opportunity.
I have died 1,000,000 deaths.
See, now you're just asking for it. It has to come naturally.
already? Stay back! I'm warning you!
Don't tell me that's Talon.
No, it's just a worm. He won't be a problem.
How do you...
Let's finish this.
Ugh. My back hurts. But that's only because I've only eaten one meal today.
I mean, that doesn't mean that your back would hurt.
That, and I've also lifted like 17,000 desks today.
Now that would mean your back is hurting, but eating only one time a day does not mean your back hurts.
I know. Talon gave me one job. Make sure you don't get it.
Did Talon give you permission to burn it?
Gotta realize I'm somewhat of a doctor myself.
Okay. Why does Talon even want that journal?
Because it's a treasure map. All those missing people carry
I am a scientist, I'm a mathematician, I'm a historian,
I sure hope you've gone through
I am a
some
doctor.
very strong enemy
You
from
shouldn't have brought
behind.
me, Talon.
So many things.
You knew that when you hired me.
And yet I waste my time
Hired these
Are
people?
you
playing video
That's how
games
they
on
got your
YouTube.
journal?
Hold
It's
it, you two, please stop. There's a
background
cutscene.
checks out here. Besides, Talon used to be a sentinel. And now he's been reduced to this.
And you die first.
Talon! The journal!
Toss it here.
Hey!
Look out!
Okay.
Are you alive? Yeah. Is that your hand?
No, it's mine.
Move it. Now. Okay. Which way did Talon go? Commander! How'd you find us?
Follow the smoke. Pass by what was left of your javelin.
I can explain.
No! You're done. There's someone waiting at Fort Tarsus to take you home.
Commander, wait. This journal belonged to my aunt. It can solve the mystery of the Emerald Abyss. Hey!
Give it back.
Consider yourself lucky that you still have a javelin, freelancer.
At least Talon doesn't have the journal.
He doesn't need it anymore. Just didn't want you to have it. He's so far ahead. You should just give up.
Give up? Yeah, not what I do. Good.
Here you are, not telling us to talk during a cutscene, but here you are, freaking with your loud ass mic, your loud ass chewing, being like, nom 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 nom. That's all I
sorry.
fucking hear.
I'm eating Starburst. There is one if you look on one of my old channels, but I haven't touched that channel, so it's probably deleted. But I have done Warframe streams before.
You know, that reminds me of an old channel I used to run. Or no, my ex used to run it. I just made the videos.
Then she complained at you.
Then she well, no, she started complaining at me whenever I started streaming more on my now channel. But
yeah.
She wanted me to do things that would make her happy and not make me happy.
Streaming is not hard, but on an Xbox it's like freaking impossible. So on my Xbox, if I do stream, it's going towards Twitch, but if I don't do it on Xbox, it goes towards YouTube. Speaking of which, I should do a Twitch stream on my Xbox sooner or later.
Why?
Just for the fun of it.
Well, build your audience more up on YouTube, then go to Twitch.
There is no chance on Twitch.
Thanks. Guess I'll stick with YouTube then.
Yeah, stick with YouTube for a while. Well,
says you saying you're gonna leave.
Dax
what do
has
you
been
mean?
escorted to her apartment. Should I patch her through? Go ahead.
I tried streaming on Twitch once.
Streaming is okay. That's a very difficult answer, but I will try to word it as best I can. And if you're looking for advice, I mean, I'm not really the guy you go to for advice. I just go with what I know.
No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I'm not the one who wants to quit every time.
And my
It's
friend said some racist shitey.
not me quitting. It's just sometimes I feel like I don't want to do it anymore.
Commander.
It's like I'm burnt out, but I'm not burnt out.
Didn't realize the book was under arrest.
Do I seem like I'm joking?
I honestly couldn't say.
But
You're kind of hard to read, but I do feel for you, Commander.
if you want to stream, if you want to make it as a channel, you have to be unique. That is the best advice I can give.
I guess that's true.
You have to, if you're streaming video games, you gotta stream what's popular, of course. But you can't copy what other people are, like what bigger streamers are doing. You can't copy them. Don't copy them.
Do you do it to feel like you have a community?
Do you do it to feel like you have a community? Well,
varies.
That's a very interesting question. Like support, yes, okay. So, even if you don't have the supporters, and I was explaining this to Reppin earlier, but if you don't have anybody supporting you, like you won't have anybody supporting you at the beginning.
No, but it takes time and effort to do it. That's what I've been trying to learn.
It takes time and it takes effort. If you start streaming, and you will constantly learn as you go along. You'll learn what you like, what you don't like, what kind of streamer you want to be, what kind of games you want to cover, and all that stuff. But you also got to figure out like what games are popular at that time. You got to keep up with that. You
Which,
gotta
thanks
try
to you, I now know.
try to build your community up depending on what game you play.
And
Oh,
thanks
go
to
ahead.
and thanks to you, it helps that you know that Modern Warfare 2 is coming out, which we will do that when it does come out. So
Yes, we will do that when it does come out because that's going to be. There's already a lot of people streaming the game actually.
but I won't do a beta because I don't really want to do a beta and then redo again. So I'd rather do it again.
It'll still fly. Let me know when you're ready and I'll meet you outside the
But it's like if you don't have anybody supporting you at the beginning, which most likely you won't because you're a new channel starting out, and it's very hard to grow your channel now, especially these days because you got all the TikTokers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You can basically choose what kind of community you want based on the game, but also stream the game that you want to stream.
Makes sense.
If you don't like a certain game, if a game is popular, but you don't like playing that game, and you try to stream it, but you're not enjoying it, then people will probably not enjoy watching you. You have to stream what you enjoy streaming, you have to play what you enjoy playing, and if you can build off a community like that, then that's great. But also, build your community up more by talking to your stream constantly and seeing what they like about games, seeing what they don't like about games, or supporters are usually always there for feedback, to give you some feedback. So it's like, say you did something wrong in a stream, or you said something that you shouldn't have said in a stream, they'll get on to you about that.
Lost grab it or something.
Lost grab it.
Read this.
Has anyone seen a tame rabbit near the fort? She answers to swish and likes to beg javelins for treats. I didn't know she was Taylor Swift. She panicked and ran off when that thing appeared in the sky. I mean, that's what your mom said. And I haven't seen her since. If I found, contact Lancy in the Enclave.
I was leaving that up there for a while so people could read it, so I didn't, just put it up and leave it. So, plus I was also reading it, but really, really slow. But no, the only time I actually play public is if I'm playing with actual friends in this game.
Yeah.
Or if I'm actually, want to do something. Oh, I'm so mad, I'm gonna break my fingers. I'm joking. And yes, I can actually purchase legendary gear, which it costs only about 2,000, whatever these coin things are. Seasonal, it takes these, which they come at a hefty price. It's sad, but this is the real thing. I want this armor set. I got 7 hours. It's not hard for me to get up to there, but it would be nice. This armor set is for the storm, which is only that. I wish it would tell me how much I have to get to that, but oh well. Getting coins is not hard. I mean, you go exploring a lot in this game and you'll get to there.
Body pillow.
No, I do not have a body pillow. I wish I did though, but I don't. How about you, Chaotic? You want to answer that one?
Hold on.
Hold up. Wait a minute. I don't know what he
Uh,
means by the name. I just was like bodybuild. I don't have one.
One of Kaneko.
One of Kaneko or Kaneko.
No. Can't say that I do. If Chaotic did have his Fortnite installed, we would be playing that, but we don't.
6 minutes.
6 minutes?
GS Hotgo.
If I could choose any waifu,
Fortnite is trash.
yeah, but we play it just because we find clarity in it. And we make fun of the towns in there.
I mean,
One we actually just started bringing since last season.
I play it because you really wanted to play it. So the only reason why I played is because of you.
And Brett, you can't forget about that.
But he doesn't really like playing Fortnite.
The next time he gets on, I'll be like, so, I hear you don't like playing Fortnite?
You kidding?
And he's kind of
You'll each take a different relic.
busy playing Call of Duty and Destiny.
I haven't got that yet. Are you streaming too?
Talent's correct.
No?
You'll
Why?
need to activate them in a particular order.
Let's hope he's smarter than he looks.
I've lost my way. I don't have my yellow blue glogs on my head. Oh, this thing's a two-shot. Mm-hmm. Can't touch this. You can't touch this. I know what way I'm going. It's been a while since I've played.
Wants to stop that from happening to us.
Nothing out of his best way.
But according to our data, the disappearances have been close together. Last one on record was a month ago, so we should be safe.
Should being the key word there.
Hey, you worry too much.
September 18th to September 20th,
Mine looks like a
and then September 22nd to the 26th.
Hold on.
Ooh, so it's gonna be open for
Readings below. Same for
another
Nats.
5 days after this.
I think you need to silence it in order to activate the valve.
okay. How do I do that?
Look for a smaller relic.
Is it this
I got a slow
glowy
wow.
valve thing?
Yes, Dax.
Looks explodey.
Actually, it already did that. We need to find a fragment.
On it.
God, I am just way too overpowered. Other than one of my other friends, I would pull up what he has after this mission. I will pull up one of my friends, Ghost Templar. He has like a mastery work.
We have to reassemble the pieces.
He's more powerful than I am combined to him.
Alright,
both of-
Ultra. We hope you get some good sleep. Don't forget, if you enjoyed, leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. And it really helps his channel out.
Yes, it does. I will, however, I will put up that guy, one of my other friends' channels up when I can. Well, not. Bleh. You can find my channel in his description. I can say that. You'll find
Well,
my.
in the featured channels list.
Well, mine's in your description.
Lost treasure. Lost treasure.
Mine is. Yours is in my description, isn't it?
Sorry, freelancer. Looks like they're only
Is it
in one
really?
location.
How is that fair?
What is his?
Just lucky, I guess.
Let me check.
It's a combo.
It's in my featured channels list.
Mine's in my description if you look down, kind of. Like where it shows the description. Please tell me that's all. Yes.
Okay, assembling the pieces.
Look! A cute smaller glowy ball.
Take the Echo to the top to activate the valves. Freelancer first. Dax, you'll go after.
And he did. Thank you, Ultra. I will plan to stream tomorrow, but it will be kind of like around the same time, around like 11 or so. So, someone else. No, Chaotic's the only one that's in my description, which you can find like under my name. But yeah.
Now, Dax.
Fortnite's downloaded.
Alrighty, give me a sec here and we'll switch to that after I get to a good saving point.
I'm getting tired.
I will force you to stay up.
No, you won't, because I gotta be at work at noon.
You seriously want to go to bed?
I might have to soon. Not right away.
Must be another relic. Dax, do you remember what to do?
Gather the shiny bits and reassemble them on the gloomy ball thing.
Close enough.
Yeah, that's a series that I'm currently in the middle of making. I'm building it right now, plus building other stuff in that world that I'm gonna be keeping secret for a while. But yeah, if you don't know what Camp Half-Blood is, if you've never heard of Percy Jackson, that's where it's from.
And I haven't been able to see it yet, so I'm not really going to be the one who goes and looks on his stream to go see it.
We started with the big house, and then started making the cabins, and we're halfway done with the cabins.
Oh, why is my screen shaking?
I still have another video I have to upload, making more cabins.
I'm sorry, Dax. Can you shut up for 2 seconds?
Dax! Oh, hey. What's up? No, nothing. Remember we're playing the silence game? Okay.
Oh, I'm almost dead. Oh. I died. Wow. I will respawn here when I do start up again, so it's kind of funny. But I also do want to play Fortnite, so I'm trying to finish this the fast I can. But I could always do this one tomorrow. This mission and then play Fortnite.
Like 200 bits, but only 26 subs.
Scars again.
Yeah, I know. I'm slow at getting subs. Nobody really watches me.
You were closest. That's all.
Well, you just gotta get engaged.
Yep.
And you gotta do what we did in this stream, which is make conversation.
And I'll try talking to myself, but if I lose my insanity, I'm blaming you.
I mean, hey, you're already losing your sanity. You're talking to an imaginary friend right now, so.
I do not have an imaginary friend.
It's me, dumb fuck.
You're not imaginary if I can actually see you.
I mean, you can't see me.
Streams.
Your streams.
I'm not gonna be worried about fighting scars. These things are pain in the ass as it is.
Dax! Oh, hey! What's up? No humming! Remember we're playing the silence game? Okay.
I've lost all sense of direction. Yes, I'm not bothered by fighting these things. It's already a pain when you have to fight. Okay, you just asked for it. You freaking hit me in the head.
He doesn't know how to say things. He means losing his sanity.
He thinks me losing my insanity is a good thing. It isn't, because I'm
losing your insanity.
Yes, whatever.
If you're insane, it means like
Perfect. Freelancer. Just like
your sanity. You're losing your sanity, which means you are. If you're losing your sanity, you're going insane. But if you're losing your insanity, it means you're going sane.
I've already went past the point of insane.
He lost his sanity long ago.
Yep. When I had nothing to do. All I had to do was talk to a wall, and that didn't turn out too well.
You definitely did something. A good something? Too early to tell.
Sometimes you gotta talk to the wall, see what they want. See what the wall wants.
Meet me there, Dax. Roger. I'm not cool. You don't have to. Never mind.
But yeah, it's
Shot him in the butt.
me?
No. I'm playing Fortnite.
Oh, you're on Fortnite. You're just waiting for me to get on there since I'm in the middle of a thing, or if I hit 1 hour before I get. Which I actually did hit an hour. For some reason, my thing's very slow.
Faye, Dax, the energy source is inside the foundry. I'm going in.
I'll be there soon.
You sound winded.
Luck ran out. Stars finally decided to show up. Keep going.
Alright.
I got this.
Let's see what has changed, what has stayed the same.
I hear something up ahead.
Wait, Freelancer. I'm detecting life forms.
Wow. The freaking area around Greasy has gotten more orange.
Oh!
We'll take you from here.
Talon, nice of you to show.
That means it's fall.
We'll start back here tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.